Alrighty, round 6. 4 and 1. Yeah, this hand's fine. Been a while since I've had a turn 2 fam hand. I mean, you expect to run into a bunch of Jeskai. This is kind of how it is. Like game 1, you play out your fams. It's not like you have anything to hold them on to for. You just want to use up the resources aggressively. And try and snowball if they stumble. And if they don't stumble, draw into reaping. Especially with a hand like this, it's got a lot of card advantage, so you want to try and sneak at least one familiar under the removal. Because like outside of turn 1 Astro, he's not going to be able to, or Lightning Bolt, so 6 of to remove it. And the Astro has to have a Scred afterwards. Turn 2 fam on the play is stronger against Jeskai. Semi-low odds they remove it. Less than normal. No Astro, which means he has to have Bolt. If we draw an island off the top, it's going to be pretty nutty. Otherwise, we'll just have to play Oracle digging for the land. Maybe Ponder. Worst case scenario is he has Bolt, which is a 2 of. And we don't draw our 3rd land. He has Bolt, so our opponent passed the first test. Let's see if we can't pass our first test. Ooh. I'm going to play the fam out again. Just force him to have the removal. And we can play the Seagate before we actually draw that Cannon Crix. See if he has a second Bolt or land Scred. They do only have 6 removal spells. So one can hope, right? And the more time he has to spend removing my stuff, the less time he's spending actually, you know, doing good things. He has it though. Unfortunate. Consider deep analysis, but I think I want to play this. It's less likely he counters it. That's a really aggressive counter. I'm not sure if I like it or hate it. It really depends on his hand. Like if he just goes Plains Drift or Ephemerate, I like the counter spell. But this really depends on if he has the Drift or Ephemerate or not. If he doesn't, I hate this play. Now I'm going to deep analysis because I wanted to try and get rid of the Cancrix. See if he has double counterspell. How insane is our opponent's draw? Double removal, double counter is a really good start. But it's only going to be good if it's backed up by Drift or Ephemerate. Which basically is all that matters. If they have Drift or Ephemerate, they're a huge favorite for game 1. But he hasn't played any cantrips. It looks like it's a Heartgas Drifter. That's a bit more reasonable. Let's see if he can't draw into more lands. I really do need them. Today has been a struggle. I can't really respect the spell stutter, unfortunately. I'm kind of down to just pass with Snap Up. Use it as a dispel for one of his removal spells if he goes for them. I was kind of expecting that to meet some resistance. Because now that Faithful hit the board, it can play a bit more defensively. Kind of. That's fine. Is he going to tap out? We might just kill him if he does. Yeah. I lost, unfortunately. We'll pass from here. We got Snap. Nothing. Wow. That was not what I was expecting. That's fine. Hard cast away. I might just be able to win here if I untap. Never question random plays from the opponent. Like I said, you don't get punished for playing poorly very often, so it doesn't... He probably didn't even think of it. He didn't draw Ephemerate, so he doesn't get rewarded for playing badly. I'm really salty about that. I'll try and keep it down. Ah, it's because he has Dispel. Would you look at that? That does get us here. I still think we play Sanctuary first. If he spends a removal spell on my Oracle, I'm okay with that. I think I'm going to Reaping on his turn, so I have more stuff to work with. Or hold up Strands. I think I pass. I should have untapped 2 islands. That was a misplay on my part. That's a good draw. Likely he already had it because he held on to his fetch. Which makes you again question why he left up blue-red. He could have left up blue-blue and done that end step. I'm going to take the 4 and be okay with it. Kind of hoping he plays one more spell. I think I still end step Reaping though. Gotta always have it, yo. Ooh. Definitely worthwhile. Got him. Gets back Dispel. That's fine. Should be able to beat that. Forgot. Still have Ash Barons that I need to go through. That's one flicker. I don't think I go too hard on it. I might just play 2 drifters and say go. Yeah, I'm kind of down. Because now even if he has Ephemerate, it's not that big of a deal. Can discard Strands. Did have the second flicker on top. Wow. I think I played the Sanctuary. Yeah, we'll discard 1 and the island. That's fine. Might as well start casting drifters for 1 mana. What do you want to do about it? He could have Dispel. We're about to find out. They run like 2 to 3 Dispel, so it's pretty low odds, but it's not impossible. See, our opponent's good at Magic. It's fine. It's not really that big of a deal. His draw's really strong with the multiple Dispels. It's the best card in the matchup for them, to an extent, outside of like Drifter FM. We'll happily block here. Like, he'd rather Ephemerate his Drifter than his Archaeomancer almost. It's fine. Probably bounce his Arc. Doesn't replay it. Interesting. Means he has multiple counters, which is kind of rough for us. I haven't seen Tron yet. Spell Search, right? That's fine. Don't really care. I was like, wondering if they were going to come down or not. There's 1 flicker, 1 Sanctuary left. Somewhere. Unfortunately, he's going to be able to fight over this one. I think it's worth holding on to the Sanctuary for a surprise, because we still have the Deep Analysis in our graveyard. I don't want to shuffle. I might just lose because it took me too long to find that, and he was able to counter enough of my flickers. Like, I was really hoping to present 2 flickers this turn after he sprited me, but we weren't able to, so it's probably going to end up costing me this game. If he has Dispel, Counterspell, I don't think I beat him. I would recommend this build or Stompy. Yeah, Dispel, Counterspell. See if I can't scare him with Cancrix. I did. We might be able to win now. Wait, 3? Oh, he didn't get scared. He's patient enough. He's going to win with Counterspell and Dispel if he has it. I'm going to force him to, though. How good is your draw? He has it. Unfortunate. We took too long to find it, so he basically got to play control. That's the problem with game 1. They can actually do this and win, because that's out of all of our flickers. We had an opening last turn, and we failed to find flickers in time. I would have won if I had found it in time, but I drew the Sanctuary as basically the last card possible, so I was unable to present a flicker that turn. If I was able to, I probably won. Unfortunate that we didn't, but it does happen. Not the end of the world. His build is less aggro, so it should be easier to beat. What was the last card I cut last time? I actually don't remember. Right, it was a Ponder because he has Spellsearch Sprites. Unfortunately, I'm kind of disappointed we lost that one. We probably should have won if our draw was better. Pretty dangerous keep, but I kind of like it. No, I cut Ponder. Godfrey was really great because of our Giga Draw's game plan. Yeah, I won because of Giga Draw's post board. Usually you're able to present the flickers in a short enough time frame that's fine. Like, our opponent had to have double Dispel the turn we presented to, and he was able to, so he got to actually get rewarded. That draws a land off the top. I was kind of worried we weren't going to find enough. That's good enough for me. Probably just play Seagate next turn. There's no rush. If our opponent leaves up mana. If he taps low, it might just be Pharaoh. No, it's probably still just Seagate. If he has Pyro, I don't care. It's a Seagate. Just dig for lands. Ooh. Missed land drop, huh? It's still correct to play Deep Analysis here, because it's the only way I can play, like, it's the strongest spell. I can only play one in a turn. There's Giga Drowse with the Familiars. We can't play two in a turn yet. I might just go ahead and jam out a Nightscape soon. We'll see. I'm a Flicker and a Sanctuary away from winning, so it's not quite there. Oh. Gonna go ahead and play one Familiar out, and then Deep Analysis. He might Pyro this, if he has it, yeah. Oh, that's fine. I'd rather resolve Analysis. Has Drifter Ephemerate? Who needs skill? Look at that. Massive skill. He's almost dead. We're just short a few combo pieces. I'm gonna ponder. Dig for combo pieces. Yeah, I'm still fine with this. I don't want a Deep Analysis yet. I want to kind of Deep Analysis into his open mana. There we go. Now I just need Flicker and we can win. He gets a ton of cards, but I don't think it's in time. Like, if we weren't on Giga Draws, this is just game over, because he misses land drops. It doesn't matter because he drew 6 cards, right? But we do have Giga Draws in our deck, so you actually stand a chance. Spellbomb's good. He's considering scredding my faithful. Guess he doesn't want to. Yeah, I do. I definitely tap Spellbomb down. No. So I'm going to have 7 copies, Spellbomb, and then 2 on 3 lands, ideally, if he taps for mana. Or I just do 1 of each, but that lets him use up his counter magic awkwardly. That's fine. Gets Ephemerate, that's fine. So I'll be able to go 2 on each, and there's no way he can come around from that. He's just dead on board now. Not with any amount of pyros. And it doesn't matter. Spellbomb over Relic is an interesting choice. I don't hate it. Like, this Jeskai player is actually pretty decent. I've liked his card choices so far. And I haven't hated how he's played. Outside of the one misplay with a mountain. But I make misplays like that pretty often too. It's easy to misplay. I don't like him showing me the deck though. There's enough clock between the two of us. I think it's just a misplay. Showing me your tech. He might just not be on tech though. I haven't seen any. This game was pretty free because our opponent missed land drops. We missed like one land drop, and then he had Drifter Ephemerate on turn 5. That's all we really need. We were able to hand sculpt unimpeded. He's got a lot of pyros. Looks like he cut bolts for... Hey there, Blue Strafe. Which means I might want to play out my familiars a bit more aggressively. If he's only on 4 Scred, it's less likely you can remove my threats and stuff. Which means these Faithfuls are even better. It's just really hard to fight over deep analysis. Oh, he does have Bolt. I don't see Spellstutter Sprite. We saw that game 1, right? Or am I crazy? 1 Giga Draw's main board? I can see it. I don't know what I would cut, though. He did? That was last game. We had a good hand, and his hand was just better. We both had good hands, but his came out on top last game. I think I just ship it back from what I just saw. I'm really happy to see no Spellstutter Sprites. It's huge. Looks like he kept in 1 bolt and cut the Spellstutter Sprites. Maybe 2 bolts, because he had another in hand. But he did cut Sprite, which is pretty huge. Seems kind of incorrect to me. This hand's fine. It's got Faithful. I'm going to turn 1 Astro. I think developing it is just too important. Man, Cancrook's why you gotta show up all the time. Where can I find the list? All you have to do is use the command that is in every streamer's stream. I don't mind typing it though. No, Faithful's great. We have Giga Draws. We need time. Like, time is all we need. Faithful is great against the control builds, I think. So I think we're going to get an island and play this Faithful out. Hopefully find a 3rd land off that Ponder. Otherwise this could get awkward. I think he's digging for lands too with the way he's been cantripping. He just brainstormed, no shuffled, and then he's brainstorming again, digging for a land. Oh, don't worry about a Blue Strafe. I don't really mind that much. Yeah, he's digging for lands here. Skyfisher. Yeah, we're digging for lands, so I think I'm going to go Faithful Ponder and hopefully hit something here. If we miss a land, it gets bad. Oh, nice. Unlucky we missed on the Ponder, but saved me. Opponent's in dire straits too. Ah. Yeah, he's going to start removing these. I agree. Which means I'm probably going to start playing out familiars because he's spending his removal on my Faithful, and we know he doesn't have much post board. from what we saw last game. Spell Bomb, that's pretty good. Yeah, let's play Sunscape. I don't think I play out the Cancrix. I just don't think it's worth it. I'm going to try and tax my opponent's removal. Hopefully he didn't draw too much, because we saw 4 Scred 1 Bolt. And if we can untap with Deep Analysis, Cast, and Flashback, that's huge. We already have 3 Ellens. I'm going to go ahead and grab the Plains. This is huge. The fact that we can play and Flashback in a turn. He's considering countering it. I don't know if he should or not. It really just depends on his hand. If he has double Pyro, that's gonna be painful. Looks like he doesn't. It went through too fast. I'm starting to look inclined, because he just didn't remove this familiar. Just play out this one and start drowning him in cards. But here's Drifter Ephemerate, because you gotta always have that. That's just step 1 of being a good Jeskai player. Oh, he has it. No way, he doesn't. He's too good at Magic. How's the meta been so far? Jeskai. That's how it's been. A lot of Jeskai. It's fine, we can keep up with this. We do need lands though. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to dispel this Ephemerate or not. I think I'm going to. He still wants to find cards. I think it's worthwhile. I think he's going to fight over it, which means it's worthwhile to fight with my dispel. The second Faithful's a big draw. I think he's going to let it happen, maybe. He's considering it. Just scary. This is my 3rd in a row. Once we hit the top tables, it's mono Jeskai. What do I think about the upcoming ban? Discard. For obvious reasons. It doesn't matter how you play. If you draw it with Muldrifter, you usually just win. Poor guy. How do you even fight over this? I have my own version of it. We need Flicker and the combo piece. I'm going to go ahead and discard this Deep Analysis, I think. Unfortunately, we missed our land drop there. We just saw 6 cards for a 6th land. I really wanted it to hold up these dispels, but it's not that big of a deal. I just want to cast a bunch of spells. I don't even know if Giga Drowse is going to be that great this match, because I've already developed my familiars. It'll probably still be good, because the combo itself is super cheap once I find it. I just have to find it. So I'm taking a lot of damage too. 6 is no joke. Like, there's going to be a fight next turn over this Drifter, I think. I think I do. I just want Ponder. I don't want a Drifter here. I hit my land drop this turn? Yeah. I hit my land drop this turn. I don't have the flicker yet, so let's shuffle. Maybe he's on Spellster's right and just didn't want to go yet. Kind of just want to fight aggro on purpose. I don't want to discard, and the Dispel's largely useless once I find Giga Drowse. Once I find Flicker, I can win, basically. Thank you for that subscription, Blue Strafe. Give you some emotes here. Do appreciate it. Helps out. Goes after my faithful. I dig it. Well, it's not that big of a deal anymore. It's the first few. That's why I'm on extra cantrips. Probably just going to go for general value reaping here. I shouldn't have tapped the plains, because I'm going to be playing reaping. Most likely. Oh yeah, it's pretty free with Prime. I agree. I'm going to force him to crack here. So I still have the reaping and my drifter in the graveyard rather than just the reaping. He lets it happen. Interesting. It's not going to work out very well for him. I don't like that land. What's going to really suck if he's on Swirling Sandstorm main deck. I mean, not main deck, sideboard. I totally forgot about that card. Don't do it. Okay, that's fine. Scared me. So we're starting to run low on time, but all we have to do is find Ghostly Flicker to win. So maybe we can. Got Ephemerate 2 Mysteries. I've got a choice here. I can Giga Draws now. C4 cards. I'll lose if I don't find Flicker. I think I just cast him, and I think it's unlikely he's got 2 counter spells here. Made the correct play, I guess, because he's not interacting. Okay. This is game over right here. I think. Wow. It moved and almost made me misclick. He can counter one, but I think we can beat 2 copies of interaction. White. It's fine. That's fine. Yeah, disposal and targeting, spell bomb. Triggers on the stack. We get to see 2 more cards for a flicker. There's 22 left. But this forces his hand pretty hard. So we answer the spell bomb. There's still another Giga Drowse left in my deck. He cracks spell bomb. Have I hit my land drop is a good question. I have. Unfortunate. Oh well. Can still continue playing Magic. I think that's a worthwhile fight. We lost it, but we gained so much life, it was definitely worth it. It's basically the best way to beat Jeskai out. It can be really hard. I'm really scared of Sandstorm, man. He's got Ephemerate 2 Mysteries. He's tapping pretty low. Yeah, but I didn't think I was going to go for it. I was surprised when he didn't fight over the Mole Drifters. He should have fought over the Mole Drifters, in my opinion. Jessica's one of the worst matchups. Wow, we missed. This is awkward. 15 cards left in my library. He's starting to stabilize. I thought about it, but I think I want to hold on to the Sanctuary. 3 overall, but only 2 post-board against Jeskai. I also considered playing Crab out and then just, so he has 2 lands. Do we know what he got back with Ephemerate? I actually don't remember. Right, he just went for his Drifter there. He has another one in hand then. It's pretty good. Less than 15. We played a lot of cantrips. Like, we had a few that turn. There's also still more card draw left in my deck. I basically had to whiff multiple draws. And it's not game over. I thought about it, but it's just not worth it. There's too many whiffs, and if he has a Pyro there, I can't actually kill him. Yeah, last 4 or 5 or so. He might have enough lands, I just can't win now. Because we whiffed too hard. We were really supposed to find something there. Actually, I might just be able to race him. If he keeps tapping mana, though, he gives me a chance. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 2 mana to combo off. Yeah, my Dispels are in exile. He can have enough interaction. We don't win yet, though. That's the problem. So what we're going to do is we're going to put Giga Drowse on top, end step Giga Drowse, untap Giga Drowse. Because we don't have enough mana to kill him if he has multiple counters. Now Swirling Sandstorm doesn't even save him because we've got Regenerate mana for our familiars. End step. Definitely end step. And then we untap. Giga Drow's what mana he has left. Because he's going to use Counter Magic to save his stuff. We don't need the Drifter to win. Also, our opponent might just time out. We're taking 10 here. We're down to 6. Do I have to worry about Bolt? No, because Giga Drow's gains life. Maybe I should worry about Bolt. I don't think I can is a problem. Because that's a lot of damage, huh? If he has it, he might be able to kill us. But we saw... I don't remember if we saw bolts or not. If he has it, it's awkward. I don't think he does. This deck does not have Ephemerate. I think I just clicked an extra. With the way it works. It's so weird with the way it works. Yeah, that was a misclick. Because it hopped to the left instead of the right like the rest of the lands. Unwind would be insane. I'm worried about time on our end too, but I think I can mill 9 times and be okay. Wait, he's ephemerating now? Okay. He might just time out trying to do the Giga Draws math. I'm gonna wait for questions for after. I do need to start focusing. I've got a bad habit of looking at chat unless I put my foot down. Do 2 on each. Oh. I hate how it moves the lands. It should be 2 on each. I don't think you can fight through that. That's fine. We have enough fams. That's fine. Cancrix. Ghostly Flicker. Come on. Always yield save targets. Focus mode, focus mode. It's moving on me. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. I'm fine. What a game. I still don't know if that first Giga Draw's turn was necessary. I think I don't hate it, but I don't know if it was correct. I'm gonna tank on that for an honest to God while. It was a really hard one to judge. On the turn with the spell bomb, I'm still not sure if that was correct or not. Give them the GGs because they were. I don't know if that was a win and in or not. I'm not entirely sure. We're 5-1, but our breakers might be bad. I'm not entirely sure. And we get to go right into the next one. So I'm not even going to end the recording. We're just going to have round 6. Nah, no, we will. I like to do them separate videos, so I'll go ahead and end and restart it.